what's happening in Barnaby here. Are you ready for a little bit of good news? Good news in the person of Mike Allen, a guy who at one point was living on the streets but now has a full-time job at Cascade Engineering. How does that sort of a transformation happen? Well, Mike, let's talk about, first of all, your life previous to ending up on the streets. What did you have?
I had a great marriage, house, property, cars, everything paid for. Just fell into drinking real hard.
Well, when you talk about real hard, how bad was it?
Lost my marriage, lost everything, ended up on the street.
Ended up on the streets. So, how is it that you ended up at the Guiding Light mission?
I talked to a family member, my sister. She suggested the Guiding Light mission, and so I went, filled out the paperwork, and God, 4 months later I graduated. It was great. It's a great program.
That is unbelievable, because from the depths of alcoholism and living on the streets, suddenly he's a changed man with a job. And what are you doing here at Cascade Engineering?
I'm a machine operator.
That's cool. So, full-time job?
Full-time job.
All right, now that begs the question, how in this tough economy does a guy like Mike Allen, who did go through a good program, but with all the competition for positions for employment, how does he land a job at one of the premier facilities in West Michigan? Well, let's ask Mike Eicher, Senior Sales Manager for Cascade, about that. Why did you guys take a chance on Mike?
Well, I work in the automotive group for Cascade Engineering, and I was asked by our management to work with Guiding Light. Cascade's very involved in the community, and I was asked by our management to work with Guiding Light and develop a business plan. And Mr. Stuart Ray, who runs the Guiding Light mission, has such a great business plan in place already. The one area that I saw that we could potentially help as a local business manufacturer in the area is guys like Mike Allen. Give them a chance, give them a hand up, not a handout. So I met Mike when he was graduating from the program when I was over there with Stuart one day. Just saw character in the man and said, hey, maybe I can help you out. And the rest of it was Mike.
That's cool. And so, you know, it is interesting because when given a chance, people do rise to the occasion. So, your impression of Mike thus far as an employee of Cascade?
Very, very, very well. I know everybody at Cascade is very happy with his work. Normally when they hire in on the hourly, they come in through a temporary service. It lasts from 60 to 120 days, sometimes even longer before they're full-time. Mike Allen, within the first 35 or 40 days of being here, is now a full-time employee at Cascade.
That is, hey, congratulations on that. That's a good move on the part of a local employer, but we got to ask Mike Allen about this situation. I mean, now suddenly gainfully employed and kind of a spokesperson for Guiding Light mission in the program. There's a lot of pressure there for you to perform.
Oh, it is, and hopefully by me doing what I'm doing, it can open the doors for other people out in the mission.
So what do you say to all the people out there who, when they drive by Guiding Light mission, might go, well, that's pretty much the end of the line for people. Once they go to a mission, their life is done.
I say come in, volunteer, see what it's all about. If you're looking to donate, God, invest in someone's life. It really means a lot.
I'll tell you what, and in my time mentoring the runners at Guiding Light mission, I have come to find that these are excellent human beings who just took a step off the regular path of life, and they're all eager to get back on track. And so Mike Allen, another example of how Guiding Light mission works, and with the help of folks like Mike Eicher from Cascade Engineering, it is certainly a win-win proposition. So consider reaching out to people like Mike and giving them a position at your company, because as we found out here at Cascade Engineering, when they get a chance at the plate, many times it's a home run.